So, that Shadow Generations game. I got it in early access, and I want to talk about my first impressions. This is not scripted, this is gonna be pretty rambly, and hopefully I will still make my points clear. I hereby swear to make no spoilers at all. Obviously some things were shown in trailers and shit. I'm going to try and stay as vague as possible. In any case, I won't speak outside of what's been shown of the trailers. And I'm going to try to not talk too much about what's been shown in the trailers because some people don't see them, you know? But I can't promise that. If you're one of those people and you just want to know, is the game good? Is the game bad? Is it worth the price? I'm going to give you the answer straight away. The game is good. The game is good. It's absolutely worth the price for it being a compilation of Sonic Generations and this new experience. If you're only interested in Shadow, I would. I wonder. I wonder if it's worth the price. I would say that it is, but in the same way that Sonic Generations was worth its price back then, as in short but very good experience, but still pretty pricey. If you think that you would buy Sonic Generations if it released today at the same price that it used to be, then yes, even by itself, Generations is worth its price. But as a combo pack, it's no question asked. It's definitely worth the price. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about different points. Let's remain spoiler free, and I'm just going to talk about what I liked in this game. So as you can expect, the gameplay is some kind of boost formula plus thing. It's like the boost formula, but even more perfected than in base Generations. And I think it's really nice because it's both very cinematic and your inputs feel important. This is some shade at Sonic Forces yet again. Yes, I'm sorry. Chaos Control, I was kind of worried about when I started playing, but it actually matters when you play the stage, but it doesn't feel too intrusive, which I think is a good balance to reach. It's the same for Shadow's other abilities, really. Using them is sometimes mandatory, but I never felt like it overstayed its welcome. I'm thinking of the Orange Rocket Wisp from Generations. Specifically, Generations Planet Wisp, Modern Act. That felt intrusive, That felt like it kind of controlled the flow of the stage way too much, and this isn't the case here, so that's very nice. The stage selection is pretty good. One stage is a little bit overrepresented, I think, but in general, I'm pretty satisfied. And there's also no... how can I call this? The gameplay isn't too automatic, if you know what I mean, I actually died sometimes. I actually missed some S ranks, which is crazy. Because in Generations, that never happened to me at all, both back then and now. Each stage is, I'd say, pretty lengthy compared to Generations' average. One or two are almost as long as Planet Wisp Modern, while not being boring, which is a feat to me. It really is. But otherwise, they're mostly a bit shorter than Planet Wisp, but longer than most of the other stages. The bosses are cool. They're really cool, and something I really like is that they're properly phased. They have a clear phase 1 and phase 2 that are actually different and cool to interact with, and I love it. They are less impressive than the Frontiers boss. Frontiers kind of put a bar in terms of boss that I think we're not gonna see cleared in a long while. I'm not sure how much time, but a very long while. And this game won't be the one to clear it, but I will say that it's somewhere between basically all Sonic games and Frontiers, This is a step up from all the other games. If Frontiers didn't happen, this would be the best that we ever had, but Frontiers did happen, and Frontiers' boss are undefeatable. No jokes intended. I also really like that, like the stages, they use Shadow's abilities pretty nicely. Not all of them? I mean, maybe? Wait, let me check. Am I spitting? No, they do use all of them. Never mind. They do use all of Shadow's abilities nicely. So yeah, pretty parfait here. Their story, a little bit divisive element we could have had. It's the same structure as Generations, clear stage, clear Act 1, Act 2, then do something, then talk to someone. No big deal here. It has more substance though. Definitely has more actual story going on, which is not something I can say about Generations. I mean, I've played the Generations part of this remake until the Egg Dragoon. Some dialogue is changed. Overall, it won't change your appreciation of the game, I feel like. Some dialogue is way better. It actually makes Generations a game that's serious about itself, not just the funny compilation game. Some dialogue is a bit on the nose, though. Here's the thing. I think both the dialogue changes of generation and this are like a frontiers kind of deal. Which, you know, they're coming like, we want to reestablish our characters, we want to put them back where they should be, and then we want to make them move forward. But first, we have to reestablish them, we have to quote-unquote fix them. This is what this is also, but for Shadow and for Cheesebar, for Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, and also for Eggman in a way, technically, not really. But yeah, you have to really expect that. They are good character interactions though. Make sure when you play the game to actually talk to all characters and multiple times to really exhaust what they have to say. It's really worth it. I really recommend it. There are some lines here that made me happy. You know, as a person, they made me happy, and this is what counts, I feel like. The music is super cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say. What do you want me to say? This is Sonic music. These are mostly remixes of existing Sonic tracks, like, I don't have anything relevant to say other than music good, I'm so sorry. But yeah, the game is actually super nice. It's actually not as long as Frontiers and pretty much Generations length. I would say the base content at least is as long as Generation. There are less additional content, think of the challenges. But otherwise, this is a consistent and polished good time. And Jesus Christ, yes, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. I have my Generations without this stupid-ass PC launcher that I used to be in the Steam version. And I have some really cool new thing that's consistently good. I have no big bad thing to say like I had with Frontiers. I still like Frontiers better, mind you. I feel like Frontiers was more daring, because of course it was. Like, of course it was. And I had a really, really great and long time with Frontiers. Yeah, I had a great in a short time, which, you know, is very good. I'm not asking for more than that. Let me repeat that. I'm not asking for more than a great time. But yeah, that obviously counts in how I perceive this game. But it's pretty much worth it. If you liked Generations, if you're going to play Generations and are interested in this new content, this game is absolutely worth it. You're going to have a great time. And we fucking won. What do you want me to say? We fucking won. I will review this game more in depth later. I'm kind of waiting for everyone to get their hands on it first, before I start like actually getting deep in the shit. Because technically I could just make a spoiler part, but I want to make a spoilery video, an entire video, and don't have to mark spoilers. And this is the counterpart to that. This is just the no spoilers version, so I hope you're looking forward to playing the game. If you have, you know, we can discuss this. Just make sure to mark spoilers if you're going to talk about it in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we talk about Sonic again, probably. Bye bye!